morning, everyone. I hope that you're all well. Oh, that was terribly shot. Yeah, it's currently Tuesday the 26th of January. I mean, this has been a really long month. I don't know if everyone else is feeling it too, but it feels like a very long month. Feels like we've been in lockdown here forever. We haven't been. I know we haven't been. It actually hasn't been that long. It just feels like a really long time. So I decided to put makeup on this morning to try and make myself feel a tiny bit better. I'm trying to look out for cats, for cat watch. I saw one this morning, but I don't think he's there anymore, or she, they. I don't have my glasses on though, so life is a mystery. But there might be a cat watch later. We've still got snow on the ground outside, so. They're probably wise not to be out there. Hopefully the sun will come out at some point. Also, rain is forecast this afternoon. If not, and that should clear it. Thank God. We got really heavy snowfall on Saturday. And yeah, it's still hanging around, which is kind of annoying, but hey. Thank you to everyone who watched and enjoyed the D&D Q&A that Mario and I did. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be awkward. It wasn't awkward at all. It was actually quite nice. But yeah, so thank you for the positive feedback on that. Just quite fancy trying something different, something a bit new. I need to wash my hair today, but I actually can't be bothered right now. So I'm wearing a hat. You know, this is how I get around washing my hair. I wear hats. The cardigan I'm wearing is my Anouk cardigan, and the hat I'm wearing is the flaneur hat. Cardigan patterned by Andy Satterland, hat patterned by Becky Sorensen, and my shoulder just clicked, so that was delightful. Because I know I'll get questions, because that's what I got asked in my D&D video. What tea am I drinking? And what hat was I wearing? Speaking of tea, I really want a cup of tea, so let's go make a cup of tea. Appropriate to have a cup of Bird and Blend Snowball, considering we've still got snow outside, so cheers. I can't drink that, it's way too hot. Pretty sure that's a cat. Beep, beep. I could be wrong and could be a tree, but I'm pretty sure that's a cat. There's the one around here? No, I think that's one. So I had the brainwave at like 11 o'clock the night before last that there needed to be a stitch marker of Bernie Sanders' mittens. They're such iconic mittens, and I decided that I needed to honour them in beaded stitch marker form. I posted the picture yesterday on Instagram and it's had fantastic feedback. Thank you all so much. And a lot of people have said that they want to buy them, but I felt a bit icky just selling them. They are so cute, but like I said, I felt really icky just beading them and selling them with no context and nothing, just for profit. So they will be going in Saturday's shop update. I don't know how they're going to sell. Gauging by the Instagram post, they're going to sell pretty well, so I'm going to try and make loads of them. I've currently made 10. It's not bad considering I had a dye day yesterday as well. But I'll be donating £1 for every stitch marker, every mitten stitch marker sold, to a food bank charity here in Nottingham called Hope Nottingham. And yeah, they help to provide food for people and families who are struggling in their lives. And yeah, I think that's a really important thing. I don't know, I didn't want to sell it and then be like, give me all your money and that's it. I don't know. But so that is what is going to be happening. Saturday shop update 4 PM. if they sell out, I will probably do a pre-order of them as well. And depending what time they sell out, I might do a pre-order like either early the next day or later that same day, so people in other time zones can get them if they want to. I realise that a lot of the time that I do the stuff that I do is not very Australia and basically that side of the world in general, really. It's not really friendly to their time zone. So yeah, because I do a lot of stuff at like 3, 4 o'clock, which is really annoying. But I'm going to, yeah, this is my first month doing monthly shop updates. Next month I will do the shop update earlier in the day for me, so people in other time zones can get it, and then you know, I'll alternate, try and give everyone a chance, because yeah, I try. But yeah, the birdie mittens, I just thought they were really cute, and I couldn't resist. But yeah, I thought up the idea like 10:30, 11 o'clock on Sunday night, and then got up early yesterday morning to bead them, to make sure I got them up on Instagram before anyone else did. So competitive. Oh, I've got too many cushions. Why are there so many cushions on this sofa? There we go, that's the problem maker. I put some argan oil in my hair today because my ends were feeling pretty crispy, and I think I put too much in. I will be washing my hair later today, so I'm not too concerned, but how annoying. Right, what time is it? 10:10. I have another hour or so, it's the second half, but another hour or so of Critical Role to watch. I started it yesterday while beading some of these, and I will be continuing to bead some of these. I'm going to try not to play Sky Farm today. I need to knit my test knit a bit more, but I might message my sister and see if she wants to Sky Farm tomorrow, so we can, you know, be prepared. For those of you who are somewhat invested in Stardew Valley, that's what Sky Farm is what I call Stardew Valley. I misspoke once and it stuck. Stardew Valley, yeah. I am now Abigail's girlfriend, which is very exciting. And yeah, I gave her a bouquet of flowers. So that's very exciting. I don't know if I'm ready to get married yet. It seems very early days. But I'm just going to continue to keep gifting her pumpkins and amethyst and the occasional chocolate cake and hope that she wants to be mine forever. But I'm also trying to befriend Shane, not in a romantic way, but just because he's got quite a tragic backstory that I want to pull him out of. I don't know. I get very invested in things. Can you tell? But yes, I'm going to put Critical Role on now and bead some of these and message my sister about Sky Farm tomorrow. So, I don't have the skill to be able, or equipment, to be able to film my hands and face at the same time. So, what you're watching is already filmed, and as in I've just made this one. And I'm now making the next one. So if I'm doing things differently to what's happening on the screen, that is why. Come on. Excuse me. I had a yogurt this morning. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh, a car just drove past and it had like 2 weird things on the top of it that I don't know what they were. I don't know if it was a Google car, but then it didn't say on it anywhere that it was a Google car. Oh, I need to go get the bin in. So I don't really know what it was. Bit weird. Bit weird. I just wanted to say many thanks to those of you who were very kind and supportive after my last studio vlog where I was getting overwhelmed by my business. I have not made any progress in getting another quote, but I have come to terms with the fact that it is just going to cost a lot of money. If that's what I want to do, it is just going to cost a lot of money, and I have to suck it up and deal with it. Because I think it will really help to have water there. Chatting to some other dyers, Georgie of the Fibre Fox in particular, she doesn't have water in her dye studio, but I also believe she dyes in her kitchen, which I could be wrong. But no, she doesn't dye in her kitchen, dyes in a garage, which I could be wrong, but to me that's not it. I don't know, I could be wrong. Her garage could be somewhere completely different. I was going to say it's not as far to walk, but we don't, it's not like we have acres of land that I have to traipse across. But it is an option to just get a hose and get a nice outside tap put in, because that would cost way less money. But I also want it to be a functioning dye studio. I don't know. It's a tough call. It's probably not that tough, but yeah. Can't decide. But I think that is maybe what I want to do. Just suck it up and have water put in it, and deal with the fact that it's going to cost some pennies. When I was making these before, like I've made loads of them, last night when I was making them, I don't know how to increase in peyote. I'm making these using a different kind of stitch to how I usually bead stuff. I usually bead stuff using brick stitch or square stitch, but the tiny houses that I make is also peyote, and these are peyote just because I thought it'll be a bit quicker. And you know what? It is. But I don't actually know how to increase in peyote. That is something I realised. I don't know. So what I do, because every tutorial I look at, they're increasing in even count peyote, and I feel like odd count peyote is different, unless I'm wrong. But it's just so much easier for me to bead some of it and then brick stitch at the thumb on, and then peyote the rest of it. It's probably a bit backwards, but yesterday I was using a different needle to do the thumb and stuff, so then this one would stay threaded and it would be much more efficient. But the eye of the needle I was using, it broke. So that was really annoying. Discovered that this morning. I was like, why is my thread coming out of the needle? That's actually really inconvenient. It broke. It's been overused, and unfortunately when beading needles have been overused, they break. It's happened to me a few times with these needles that I use. They're called flex wire needles. I believe they're by Beadsmith. I can't remember. Size 10 beading needle. And they're much stiffer than normal beading needles, which I like, because the normal bendy beading needles, do I have one? Yeah, these ones are really thin. How do people who bead weave stop them bending? How do you not have them bend? Because as soon as I grab them, they bend. I don't actually understand. But it is useful to have a thinner bead weaving needle around, because what is this on my beading table? Because it stops. There we go. It if you have to go back through beads a few times, it means that it's less needle to go through. Sorry, I got distracted just then, can you tell? It's less needle to go through the bead, so your beads are less likely to snap. Pro tip, use a thinner needle. But I hate using them all the time because they bend. I don't think I'm too heavy-handed, unless I am, but I don't know how to be less heavy-handed with my beading needles. And it's really annoying using an out-of-shape beading needle. So I use these ones. But yeah, I have had these completely snap on me before. I'm just like sewing through a bead and it's just like, oh, cool. Thank you for that. Really appreciate that. Luckily they come in a huge pack, so they don't break very often, that I will say. Fortunately, they don't break very often at all, which is really cool, because, yeah, it's just because it gets used, and as metal gets used, it gets hard. Let's not go into that. And if metal gets too used, there's no nice way of saying this. The harder the metal is, the more likely it is to snap because it's more delicate. If it's bendy and soft, then it's more malleable and less likely to break. But there was I couldn't think of a way of saying that without it sounding questionable. Anyway, we're not going into that. We're talking about needles. But yeah, I think these beading needles are most similar to like regular sewing needles. I don't know, I just so prefer them to the bendy ones. Even if the bendy ones are sometimes better because they're smaller. But that's just my personal opinion. I put an order of beads in yesterday, but I then couldn't be bothered to go and check to see what beads I need. So I'm probably going to find that I missed off a ton of beads that I need to order. But this is my last roll of the beading thread I use. I use Nymo D beading thread. I just like it, it's what I've always used. And yeah, I get them on these massive, I store them in the bag for ease. It's just an old beading bag, old bead bag, but yeah, they're massive. But yeah, I get through them. I'm sure that doesn't surprise people, but I get through them. I started out buying the teeny tiny reels of beading thread. I'm just like, oh, this is not gonna cut it at all. This isn't gonna cut it. But hey ho. But yeah, I'm running out of the bronze colour that I'm using for the mittens, so I ordered some along with the beading thread yesterday, and we shall see when it arrives. Because I could have done just opaque mittens. I could have done. I have the beads for it. It's the joys of having such an extensive bead stash. I don't have to wait for beads to come in to make something. But I decided to jazz it up a bit and use some sparkly beads and use some metallic beads. Because what's life without a little pizzazz? I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish the mitten on the screen before I finish the mitten in my hand. Yeah, such is life. I remember the time that it was at. But yeah, I don't know if people enjoy me talking about bead weaving-y stuff. I guess so. It's just something a bit different for some people. And some people, you lot subscribe to me for the bead weaving stuff because you followed me since the tutorial days, and thank you very much for that. I much appreciate you sticking around, because this is a bit of a different YouTube channel now. I need to update my channel info because I've not done a tutorial in a hot minute. They're so time consuming. I just don't have the time. But hey ho. I'm going to continue bead weaving this and charge my camera battery, which is flashing red at me. I'm gonna leave the house. What is this? Yeah, we need more dishwasher tablets because we have none and we keep forgetting to buy them. So I'm going to just nip to the corner shop and see if they have them and just pick some up just to tie us over until we next go to the supermarket. Because I think that would be sensible. Plus it's an excuse to get me out of the house, even if it is just to the corner shop. I was worried it would be slippery because but the path I seem walking on seems to be fine. Just gotta might have to keep crossing the road to make sure I'm not on a slippery path. But I don't think I should fall over because I'm not walking on that path. I'm walking on one that's actually defrosted somewhat, so that's nice. What a nice surprise. I just got home, cat watch. Oh, that's one gone. There's another one just there. Chilling out. Pretty. Oh, it started to rain, that's why the other cat's disappeared. That one's sheltered though, so yeah, it's just started to rain. It's really cold. Oh my god, it's so cold out there. I'm very aware that to many of you, this, whatever temperature it currently is, what, 2 degrees, isn't cold. Yeah. I've been in the balmy inside for a very long time. So, yeah. I'm glad I got out, even if it just was for 15 minutes. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Just went nip to the co-op and got some expensive dishwasher tablets. They only had expensive ones. Of course they did. It's a corner shop. What did I expect? That is exactly what I expected. Cat watch. He was just down there. And they decided to get up there. I think that's the one they all bully. Oh no, maybe not. And gone. Does anyone else have like a weird, it's not a habit, kind of like routine that you do with your partner? Because I greet Mario at the door when he comes home from work. I didn't used to do it in the old house, but then I used to sit on the sofa and he used to come through the front door and then he'd see me. I have recently washed this cardigan, but like you can't tell. I've obviously stained it with some black or something at some point. I don't know. I just wear it for old now. Anyway, so yeah, I greet Mario at the door every day to the point where he's then surprised if I don't greet him at the door. Like yesterday, it was a close call. I was washing up dye trays and I didn't hear the car. And I was facing away from the front door, so I didn't see him. And then I did, and I quickly ran. Blah, and he was like, oh, that was a close one. Like, it was. But yeah, I greet him at the door every day. And it's only started in this house because when we first moved in, we only had one front door key because the previous owners never used the front door. They used to use the side door as the front door. So I imagine they just didn't need a front door key. So we only had one for a while until we could get one cut. But obviously, shortly after we moved, we went into lockdown, and so anyway, we got a key cut. Anyway, yeah, so we only had one key, so I had to let Mario in. So that's kind of how it started, and then it's just now continued. Now we've got multiple front door keys. It's just continued that I now still answer the door for him, or like greet him at the door. It's weird, but also quite cute. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to try and make another 10 of these today. As in, I made 10 yesterday, I'm going to make 10 today. And then I really need to knit on my test knit cardigan for Becky. So that's probably what I'm going to do this evening. Because I really need to. And I keep getting distracted and looking at my phone and everything that's like popping off on Instagram. Yeah, can't help it. Good evening. Is this available? Yes, it is. Sorry. I spent too much time on the internet. I hope you're all well. It's not, I mean, it's been a while since I've spoken to you. I had a tiny nap, which Mario rudely woke me up from after a mere 10 minutes. I don't know, I've been feeling really tired today. That's fine. I'll just have an early night. He's just gone to bed. It's currently 7:45. And then I will go and edit this. And yeah, it's been quite a productive day. I made 10 more of the Mittens stitch markers. I think I might just stick to 20 for now. See how they sell. I can always put them on for pre-order if I want to. Because, yeah. Because yeah, I don't tend to do pre-orders for stitch markers, but because this is going to be a charity stitch marker, I think, I don't know, I want to do it as much as I can whilst also physically being able to make them. So tomorrow I might bead weave some other stitch markers, some different ones, and have them for the shop update, maybe something vaguely Valentine's related. Because that's coming up next month. Yeah, productive day. Lasagna was very tasty. Mario bought an Xbox Series S. I don't know. I don't understand games consoles anymore. I feel like I'm out the loop a little bit. But yeah, his friend was selling it, so to upgrade it to the bigger one, I don't understand. So Mario bought it off him. So he was playing on that, and I think he's probably going to be playing it tomorrow because he can stay up a bit later tomorrow because he has a later start on Thursday. Which means I have messaged Charlotte and asked if she wants to play Stardew Valley tomorrow, and she said yes. So we need to, yeah. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow evening. So while I edit this, I will probably be knitting on my cardigan. This is how it's going so far. I think I've done the, I did what I thought was a tubular cast on, but I don't think it's actually a tubular cast on. I thought it was, but now I'm not sure. But I mean, it still looks all right, and it does the job. It's really nice. It looks like it's out of focus because of the mohair, but I don't think it is. Got my little sloth to keep me company. But yeah, this is a cardigan that I'm test knitting for Becky Sorensen, who is Soprano Knits. And yeah, oh, that's a good point. I need to get back to her in her group about where I am. But yeah, it's a bottom-up brioche cardigan, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm holding 3 strands of mohair together to make it so it's going to be really light and airy. Like, oh, and so soft. I'm very excited about it. It's potentially going to be my most expensive thing I've ever knitted, but considering it's yarn that I dyed, that has taken the price down. Ooh, just dropped a stitch. Substantially, which is good, but you know, you can't eat into your own yarn all the time, otherwise there'll be none left. But yes, I am probably gonna go. Love you and leave you all, because one, this vlog is probably long, maybe it's not actually, I don't know. Oh my goodness, watched the last hour of Critical Role. Mate, the end. Oh, Kel Dram. Kel bloody Dram. Really want to know what this means. Really want to know more. So excited. So excited. Please don't post any spoilers in the comments, just in case people are behind. Yeah, but oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. I really enjoy watching it. And it sucks that I now have to wait another week to watch it. Yeah, Mario's place of work is going to start opening on a Sunday next month. Usually it's closed on a Sunday, so that's the day off we get together, unless he has to go in and feed the yeast, like I shared in Vlogmas. But yeah, it's actually going to be open on a Sunday, so it's kind of annoying, because I enjoyed having our Sundays together, but I guess it means we can have Mondays together, but it just kind of messes up my week, because I try and work like Monday to Saturday and then have Sunday off with him, but I mean, I guess I'll just have to change it to Tuesday to Sunday. I don't know. I'll try to keep uploading the videos when I am, because it seems to be working out quite well. You seem to be enjoying them, which is really nice. Thank you. I do actually enjoy doing them, and yeah, something extra. I don't know. It's just nice, it's fun, and it's a fun way to connect, and yeah, that's it. Right, I am going to go though, because I do need to edit this, and I don't want to spend another 10 minutes talking to the camera when I actually want an early night myself after Mario interrupted my nap. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Lets me know that you like it, and also helps the YouTube algorithm. If you hated it, you can give it a thumbs down. It also helps the algorithm, so I'm not too pressed about it. Please leave a comment down below, the vloggy check-in, we love to see it. Let me know what you've been up to, what projects are you working on, are you still participating in the lockdown sock down? I'm a greasy oily mess with fluff on her nose. And yeah, I ordered some enamel pins yesterday, which is very exciting. I cannot wait to show you them. Not to toot my own horn, but they look really good. I really need a haircut. I've not gone since last March. Please feel free to subscribe. Like I said, I'm currently posting 3 times a week, a mixture of studio vlogs and podcasts, and then sometimes other random videos thrown in here or there. So I would love it if you subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Just lets me know, or doesn't let me know anything. It lets you know whenever I post a video. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, please feel free. Links, as always, can be found in the comment section down below, along with any other information that I think you might need. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in Friday's video. Bye.